You're listening to the Actors Podcast, a podcast where I share what I've learned as an actor and as a producer. My name is Douglas Taurel, and I'll be sharing thoughts on the acting business, the art of acting, and a few other lessons that I've picked up from my experience as a professional actor. Then I hope the stuff that I share on this podcast will inspire you as an actor.
And it's a question that I have is you come into the rehearsal process with basically words on a page, right? And with an idea, and then you're like, okay, you move there, move here. Okay, let's grab this intention here. So, I mean, how do you start shaping the show? Like how, because you do it so confidently, you know, and I remember that was one of the things that it put me so much at ease because you were so confident as a director. You know, you're going to go there, and then you're going to go here, you're going to sit there. And I was like, yeah, this is great, you know, because now I can just be the actor. And
I say some of it I take for granted. Some of it, like, I just see it, you know, and it's a little bit of history of spatial storytelling. Like, you know, I've been directing 25 years professionally, right. So like that happens. But then there's this other thing that's happened since I started directing, and I think some people do it and some people don't. Some people don't have to work out as hard. Is I can see something like, oh, you're one character in Vietnam, like, oh, if he sits down on the trunk, and then, oh, this guy stands on the trunk. Then we have a use of dynamic space, but it's just coming. But so that part.
So, like, do you try to focus on shape rather than?
It's something I became aware of after doing. I was grateful that Dina's played and workshopped a little before I came in, so I got to see different characters do different things. I realized, oh, the thing about a solo show is you need to figure out. But you have to find a moment to theatricalize and change the space. So I'm looking for that. I'm also looking for if people are playing multiple characters, like how do I differentiate this person from that person? And space is one way to do it. Physicality.
So you kind of like immediately, what you start doing is breaking it down to whether if it's a multi-character to character to section to really, you start slowly breaking it down really fastly.
And trying to make sure that giving the audience clear clues as to who they're watching.
Because you don't have scene structure in a solo show, right? So you can't go, okay, I'm going to scene one, I'm going to do this. So if I've done this for scene one, I got to go here for scene here.
I got to be moving forward, and now this has to be the office. Right. And this, you know, it's like, no, it's introducing different people. And then what I also find is solo shows, I find, like you said, the scene, I find they sit in chapters. Like, even if there's three characters in a row, they're all hitting a certain theme. And this is hitting a certain idea. Because you're not jumping all around, because you are moving, but you want to make sure you bring the audience with you. So you're in those chapters, it's like, are they dynamically different? Because if they are, then you want the physical life to be dynamic. Are they subtly different? Then it's like, then physically you just want to bring it subtly different because you want the audience to unconsciously know how to listen and experience it. And then the other thing I want to say is just when you asked, like, you go here, you're going to go here, is I also do the homework in the way that I can come in the room, and it's what you want from an actor to play, is I trust. I trust when I see an impulse
you mean in the rehearsal?
From the rehearsal, like, oh, I saw that you wanted to do something. Let's do that. Let's get you up. Let's do the whole gun. Like, that was another thing that I found.